The Dominion fleet had surrounded Earth like vultures circling dying prey. Admiral Thekvar smirked as he opened communications to demand humanity's surrender. Instead of pleading voices, he heard only 4 words that chilled his exoskeleton: "You have sealed your fate." The transmission came from Earth's Global Defense Center, delivered by Commander Sarah Chin with a calmness that defied the situation. 300 Dominion warships hung in orbit, their weapons powered and aimed at major cities. The Dominion had conquered 87 civilizations using the same tactic: overwhelming force and psychological warfare. Earth was to be number 88. Humans, Thekvar had briefed his officers, are an emotional species. When they see our might, they'll crumble like all the others. He'd studied humanity for years, noting their divisions, their conflicts, their apparent weakness for attachment to their young and elderly. What he'd missed in his analysis was something fundamental. Humans were at their most dangerous when cornered. The first sign of the Dominion's miscalculation came when Earth didn't panic. No mass evacuations, no governmental collapse, no desperate negotiations. Instead, every human communication device simultaneously displayed the same message. Protocol Omega initiated. "Remember who we are." "Sir," reported Thekvar's intelligence officer, confusion evident in her voice. "Earth's entire population has gone underground, but they're not hiding. They're working on something. Deep beneath Earth's surface, humanity implemented a plan they'd prayed would never be necessary. For 50 years, ever since first contact with alien life, humans had prepared for this possibility. Not with bigger weapons or stronger shields, but with something far more terrifying: unity of purpose. Every scientist, every engineer, every person with a brilliant idea. Commander Chan addressed the planet. "Now is your time. They want to see Earth conquered? Let's show them Earth unleashed." What happened next defied Dominion expectations. Instead of military movements, Earth began broadcasting. Not propaganda or pleas for mercy, but data, massive streams of scientific data, blueprints, and technical specifications flowing into space in all directions. "They're sending their knowledge to other civilizations," Thekvar's science officer reported, incredulous. "Everything: weapons technology, medical advances, even their entertainment archives. Why would they give away their advantages?" Chen's voice returned to the comm channels. "You think conquest is about taking? We're about to teach you it's about giving. Every oppressed civilization in your empire now has Earth's complete database. Good luck maintaining control when your slaves can build what we build." The Dominion subject worlds received humanity's gift with dawning comprehension. Weapons that could pierce Dominion shields. Medical technology to heal their enforced plagues. Most importantly, instructions for something called the Network, a quantum communication system that would let conquered worlds coordinate for the first time in centuries. "Stop that transmission," Thekvar roared, but it was too late. The data had propagated through quantum relays, spreading faster than light to every corner of Dominion space. But Earth wasn't finished. The second phase of Protocol Omega activated as millions of human hackers, given unlimited authorization, turned their attention to Dominion systems. Not to destroy, to educate. Every Dominion computer screen began displaying human history, focusing on their revolutions, their fights for freedom, their refusal to stay conquered. "Sir, the subject worlds are, they're singing," reported a disturbed Dominion monitor. Across the Empire, species that had been silent for generations raised their voices in songs of rebellion, taught to them in minutes by Earth's transmission. "Commence bombardment," Thekvar ordered, deciding to make an example of Earth before the situation spiraled further. That's when humanity revealed their masterstroke. Earth itself began to change. The planet's magnetic field surged with impossible strength, not as a shield but as a transmitter. Every human on Earth, linked through neural interfaces, combined their consciousness into a single, overwhelming broadcast. "We are humanity." Billions of voices spoke as one. "We are the species that split the atom and touched the stars. We are the people who write poetry in war zones and find beauty in chaos. You want to conquer us? You'll have to conquer our ideas first." The psychic assault of 7 billion united minds overwhelmed Dominion neural interfaces. But it wasn't an attack, it was an invitation. Every Dominion soldier experienced human memories: children laughing, lovers embracing, strangers helping each other in disasters. They felt what the Dominion had tried to suppress: empathy. Make it stop, soldiers across the fleet begged, not from pain but from the crushing weight of understanding what they'd become. Generations of conditioning crumbled as they experienced human compassion firsthand. The climax came when Earth's moon revealed its secret. What the Dominion had dismissed as a barren satellite was actually humanity's insurance policy, a massive transmitter array called Project Echo. It activated with a pulse visible across the solar system. Every atrocity you've committed, Chen announced, every conquered world, every enslaved child, we've been recording. And now the universe knows. The array broadcast the Dominion's crimes to every space-faring civilization, every neutral party, every potential ally. Raw footage, testimonies from survivors, evidence so overwhelming that no propaganda could counter it. The Dominion found themselves not conquerors but pariahs. You have weapons, Thekvar snarled at Chen through the comm. Why don't you use them? Because weapons win wars, Chen replied. Ideas win futures. You came to conquer Earth. Instead, you've helped us liberate the galaxy. Across Dominion space, revolutions erupted simultaneously. Armed with Earth's knowledge and united by humanity's gift of communication, subject worlds rose up. The Dominion fleet at Earth found themselves cut off, their supply lines severed by their own rebelling territories. This is impossible, Thekvar whispered, watching his empire crumble on tactical displays. We had overwhelming force. You had fear, Chen corrected. We gave them hope. Guess which one's stronger? The resolution came not through battle but through choice. Dominion soldiers, their conditioning broken by humanity's psychic gift of empathy, began defecting. Ships powered down weapons. Commanders refused orders. The empire that had taken centuries to build collapsed in days. You could have destroyed us, Thekvar said in his final transmission to Earth, his fleet limping away. Why didn't you? Because that would have made us like you, Chen answered. We didn't want to win a war. We wanted to end all wars. Your fate was sealed the moment you thought violence was strength. Earth's final transmission to the galaxy was simple. To those who were enslaved, you're free. To those who would conquer, we're watching. To those who seek peace, we're here. The Dominion Empire became a democracy within a year, its former subjects now equals. Earth gained not territory but something far more valuable. A galaxy that understood the power of unity, compassion, and the terrifying strength of a species that chose mercy over vengeance. You have sealed your fate became a phrase taught across the galaxy not as a threat but as a reminder that actions have consequences and that sometimes the greatest victory is teaching your enemy to be better.